Talk about that for a second.
So in the summer of my sophomore year, going into junior year, there were a bunch of tryouts in Riverside. The three tryouts. You had to make it through all of them to get to the chance to go to the trials in North Carolina. So I was fortunate enough to play well in those 3 tryouts and get to go compete with some of the best guys in the nation.
Nice, fantastic, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So we got Mr. Gant, I hope I'm saying this right, Gant Rayfield.
Yes, sir.
And Gant Rayfield, I mean, he's my guy right here because he reminds me of me when I was the smallest guy on there. I mean, when I was football, everything I did, I was always the smallest guy. They'd be like, man, you can't play. So I know.
And they were right.
Hey, man, shut up. Shut up. Talking bad about me. Anyway, sir, let's talk about you, man. So now you're a baseball guy, been doing it your whole time. Tell us what's special about you. What do you think you bring to the game that's a little bit different than maybe some of your other team captains you guys have?
Energy. I love to bring energy to the game.
Fantastic.
You know?
I can tell.
Smaller guy,
right.
Just chasing after everything in the center field, just laying out, making plays. That's what I live for.
And another good thing I like about this gentleman here, 4.2 GPA.
Wow.
And let me tell you something. When I was in your grade, I was having problems making that equation of 4.2,
right.
let alone getting a 4.2.
Right.
So tell us about how you're able to manage baseball in your grades.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, freshman year I played football, and so it was like late nights, 9 o'clock in home, and then hitting the books till 1 o'clock in the morning. You know,
good stuff. Having that discipline.
It is, and then my mom, she's the one who's been pushing me for that. So 4.0 and above, gotta stay there.
Right. I know she's very excited about that.
And I know firsthand because my like I said, my son plays high school sports. Sometimes I just want to go ask those teachers, do you realize that all the things that these kids have to do?
Right. So that's a good thing you're able to maintain. Now let me ask you this real quick. Now who do you model your game after? Would you say that maybe somebody that that you look at us in a professional level? You say, hey, I'm kind of want to model my game after somebody like that.
Jose Altuve.
There it is.
He's my man. He's what 5'5". You know,
Scrappy.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Loves to run the bases. Hits bombs too. Love that.
Now,
Fantastic.
I'll ask you a question. Are you watching the World Baseball Classic?
Yes, sir, I am.
No, we took an L the other night. What is it? It's a elimination round now.
Yeah.
Are we getting in?
Yes, we are.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
I like that. Just boom, we're getting in there.
There you go.
I like that.
And what position do you play?
Center field.
Center field. There you go.
Sir.
He's the flyer. So thank you for your time, man. So we got Mr. Ryan Schmidt coming up next, and Ryan Schmidt is the catcher for Temecula Valley High School. Ryan, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fantastic. Now, Ryan. Now the bat flip guy comes up. He's got the bat flipping on you guys. He hit a little something in the center field, and maybe made your guy run into the wall or something. He decided to flip the bat. Are you telling the pitcher, "Oh, here he comes"? You know what I mean? So you get. What's your communication like with the pitcher in that scenario?
I'm just talking to him, letting him know. When he comes back up to the plate, I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna let him know he's not gonna be doing that.
Now, here's the situation. You guys have, this is one thing I love about baseball, because there's so many underlying things going on. You guys, I don't know if you guys take a class for this, but you guys do sign language. And I mean,
how much is it real and how much is it just?
And I'm telling you, you're touching the nose, wiggling the ears. It's almost like Bewitched. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
They don't know what Bewitched is.
Oh, they don't know what Bewitched
We're
is.
dating ourselves.
Oh, we're dating. Okay.
Man. Yeah.
The mom knows who Bewitched is. That's the mom. But anyway, tell us about how that communication works and how much time do you guys spend on that communication?
Every day we go over signs pretty much. Just working on different things, talking to the pitchers about your location signs,
right,
your pitching signs, what pitches to throw. Coach Oz, we're at practice every day, doing situational stuff, working on learning signs and everything.
Interesting. And then you as a catcher, what a lot of folks don't know, you're like the field general to a degree, because again, you have to figure out what's going on with second base and outfield and kind of getting everybody in. How is that responsibility, and what kind of study do you have to have in preparation? Do you have to have kind of going into the game?
It's a big responsibility on you because you have to control every single person on the field. I just try to learn as much as I possibly can. Just outside of baseball practice, I go home, I study different plays and different situations and stuff where if a ball's hitting the gap, what base am I going to tell them to throw
Right,
to,
right.
which situations and everything. And we
Right.
work on it at practice all the time and stuff. So.
And I got to tell you, I was just at a college baseball game, and I tell you, I've been at college basketball, football, baseball. They have the most fun when they're in the dugout, they're yelling, they're screaming, and I mean they really have the most fun. But I'll ask you one thing about the catcher that you have to get up, like if they're trying to steal first or it's like any base. And how do you work on that? Because I always think they're going to hit the batter, they're going to hit the pitcher, but the catcher will get up. How does that feel when someone's trying to steal on you and you get them? And you're like, yeah, I got you.
It's one of the best feelings in the world.
Right.
You can see you lit up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, take a rest. I was going to say myself.
It's one of my favorite things, definitely, as a catcher. It's my favorite thing to do.
Right.
I just love working on footwork drills at practice and different things in the weight room, working on ladders, getting your feet quicker.
Nice.
Working on hand transfers, just getting the ball down to second as fast as possible, just get them out.
Yeah, because that's like a big thing. Because you want to, as a catcher, you want to make it known. You don't run on me.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to make sure that's a known thing. And then also, just a quick question. You tell me that you have a decent golf game. Well, pardon me, surprisingly good at golf. So do tell.
Well, I can.
And now you guys are laughing at me. So I mean, I don't know what's going on over there, but maybe you can talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, me and Casey, we went golfing last year, and we were just hitting some balls at the driving range, and we were just all surprisingly shocked about how far I could hit a golf ball.
There you go.
Okay.
Chipping and putting game, it's pretty solid too.
Okay, so you're saying, hey, if this catching thing doesn't work out, you might be on the greens.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe when I was little, I played with a club golf team. So
So look at it. He's like, hey, I'm not new to the game. I'm true to the game. I like that.
There you go. Good stuff. Well, we definitely appreciate you guys coming in. We can bring Coach back in as well.
Yeah, certainly.
And I have like I said, I have two sons, and my youngest, I don't know if football worked out with him so much, but I want to get him in baseball. So baseball is a sport that
I'm about to
love.
say, ask Coach. Now, Coach, if his son wants to start baseball,
He's in his 7th grade. I think, Brandy's going to,
Coach,
when I get home, my wife's going to tell me, no, he's not. He's in the 8th grade or something.
Coach, tell him what he needs to do with his son to try to get him ready to go.
I'm taking notes. I got my pen.
Just sign him up, tell him to go play and have some fun.
There it is. I like that.
Period. End of the story. Leave him alone. Let him play. Let his coaches coach.
I like that.
Yeah.
If he doesn't like it, let him go find something else to do.
Right,
Just go sign him up and let him play. It's supposed to be fun.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I wanted to play baseball, but I talk a lot, hence why I'm on the microphone.
Right.
And so I was always nervous about getting hit by a pitch. Like, we played wiffle ball, back, I was wiffle ball champ. I mean, you used to tape that bad ass with some electric tape. I mean, I was like, I thought I was Daryl Strawberry.
Was too.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was Daryl. But again, thank you so much for coming out, Coach.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate you. Have a great group of young men here. All the way down. They have you can see they have a love for the game and they have that discipline. So I mean, we appreciate that, and obviously, best of luck to you guys as well.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. And one thing that I wanted to ask you before we get out of here, I know we're pressed up against the clock.
Yes.
But one thing that I've seen is you've developed numerous players to go onto the college level at all levels. Since you've coached at the college level, you've been successful at the high school level. Is that one of the? How do you translate and get a kid to do things that they didn't think they could do?
You have to actually have confidence in them. You have to actually tell them that they can actually do it. And if you have a blueprint to develop players as they come in as skinny, not knowing a whole lot, 9th graders, and you can take them through the process of actually what it takes to come out on the other end as college ready and physical, as long as they're willing to put in the work, then they'll get to where they want to be. They'll be able to play at the next level. So we understand the process. They have to put in the work, and that's the formula.
That's good stuff.
Fantastic. So we got to get ready to get out of here. I want to give a big shout out to the Big West Conference for the retweet. Appreciate that. Thanks, big shout out to UCR, Dikembe Martin, and thanks again for Temecula Valley Baseball. And now love the gear too.
Yeah.
Coach B said he got
Padres colors, and it looks like the Bad News Bears.
I'm a Dodgers fan, true and true, but I love the Padres colors. So I mean, and Bad News Bears. Oh my God, I used to watch that.
Are you trying to get some swag out of us?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Extra large T-shirt.
When we get off, we'll get your sizes and we'll send you guys.
Man, thank you kindly, sir. We appreciate you, gentlemen. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Mom, for coming out.
Absolutely.
And like I said, man, we got to get ready to get out of here. But
Thank you.
Thank you. Temecula Valley Baseball, high school
sir.
baseball. Thank you all for listening to IE Sports Net Connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B.
And Eternal, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. Live on Fox Sports, 1350.